welcome back. We're going to dive right into this continued fear of judgment. I speak a lot about this on the channel and in personal life and those clients that I work with about the deeper fear of judgment. Because here's the thing, our subconscious mind is very simple. It's like a 5-year-old. And when the 5-year-old feels threatened, what are the things that it feels threatened by? Mostly it would be about isolation, because if a zebra out in the wild is isolated, left back from the tribe, eventually it will starve and die. So our deeper mind understands that basic concept that if we are judged, deeper mind's gonna think, well, then I'm left alone and then I die. But the reality is that if you are alive right now, you've done an incredible job, bravo, of surviving thus far and figuring it out along the way. Because if someone dropped you off at an amusement park right now or out on a nature trail, I have a feeling that you'd be able to find your way back. Maybe not as a 5-year-old, but as you are and be now. So when the deeper mind can understand that shift, judgment becomes less and less of something that is threatening and triggering to not only your being, but your deeper mind as well. But today I'm going to share a concept about judgment that you probably have not heard before, and this is the fact that no one can actually truly judge you. And what does this mean? It means that how can someone judge you if they don't truly know who you are? We don't truly know who we are. We are on a soul journey in this human experience to continue to unravel all the masks that we're not, so that we remember. It's a remembrance of who we really are. So if we're along that journey and doing that work to continue to see these beautiful things of who we really are, along that, how can anybody judge it if we can't even truly know ourselves and they don't fully know us? The judgment isn't even a thing. The other lens is that people are going to be giving projections off of their experience and their narratives and their stories and their masks upon you. So it's a multi-layered cake of pointlessness where you're not going to want to eat a cake that is made. It reminds me of the show where you have to decide which cake is actually real and fake. And imagine a cake is made out of like soap bubbles and, it's like, it may look appetizing, but it wouldn't be edible. And that is the idea that someone's thoughts and concepts of you is not even going into you unless you're making the choice to allow it to. Easier said than done, of course. But we get to work on that vessel to remember that. If anything, they're the beautiful, amazing teachers. And if you've been in the channel a while, we talk about how everyone in your life is a teacher, showing you something inside of you to work through. That there's no threat about them as a person, but what you're making it mean about what they're bringing forth to you. And that is a deeper knowing of self. So really the only person that can truly get so close to judging you is yourself as you're on this journey. And that's why we start so within, so without, because within we work on that, freeing up the judgment, because you will start to see the less you judge yourself and you catch those things that you are, you will start to realize that the people outside of you, it's not that interesting to judge them at all when you've done the inner self work of your own judgment of self. Again, in their practice, where am I judging other people? And if you look at that lens of how is that a judgment of myself, is really deep, powerful work. So a lot to chew on today, but realize these cakes are not to be eaten. They're not edible. And when you also know that you can never truly know yourself, right? The self-help world that we can dive into and read all the books and listen to all the podcasts and watch all my YouTube videos. But still, when you know you'll never truly know thyself till you transition, how can you make it more light, more joyful, more playful, knowing that there's never a gold medal at the end, but you get to celebrate along the way? Do we wait for the birthday once a year, or do we celebrate every day that we are alive again as we wake? The choice is yours. I'd love to hear below what was an aha for you, a takeaway for you today, and what are you in gratitude for today, specifically today. The more specific, the deeper mind loves that. And if you'd like to know more ways of working through and shifting your shit and deeper mind, feel free to reach out. All the information is below. But as always, I'm so grateful to be here and honored to guide you back home to you, because you have the power within, not me to do it for you, but you to have trust and self-knowing, inner knowing that you are exactly where you're meant to be. And no one can truly judge you. You got this.